station. What the world is watching?
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Tantalizing Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion. And of course, to my left, her.
The producer.
No one cares.
Not producer. Kira.
No one really cares, just for the record. Before we get into Blood and Guts tonight, AEW Dynamite, Kira, there's been a lot of calls for your resignation.
Huh?
Yeah, the internet has gone wild. People want you to resign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I told them by no means. You will still continue to work for free and love it. Thank you.
Okay, with a new name.
Tonka Tough Thomas, Triple T. I like that. And what's up, James? Yeah, just so you guys know, this is always Dynamite shows. Always a very lackluster. Oh, what's happening here?
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Well, thank you so much there, Pastor. And as you guys can see at the scroll, yes, we're on the road to SummerSlam. Any donations to help us get there would help us drastically. We do have plane tickets. We still may drive, though, because there's an issue. We do have tickets to the show, but other than that, we are right now flying blind. No hotel. Yeah, so any donation would be great. Thank you, Pastor. We acknowledge you, and here is your long distance dedication.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Magnificent Mikey, and thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Jake, what's up? Dahlia, my dear, hello. I love the Tonka Tough Thomas name. Triple T. Say Tonka Tough Thomas 3 times. Yes, you can.
Tonka Tough
You
Thomas.
can't do it.
The trifecta. But T, because trifecta starts with a T, and trifecta means 3.
Yeah.
So, trifecta.
You know, I was thinking too, if a wrestling company was to ever take me, would they take me as 10 Lives and Tony, or would they give me a last name?
What?
Say if they wanted me to be a manager or something, right?
Okay.
Would they take me as 10 Lives and Tony? Does that sound right? Or would they give me a last name? And if they did, what would it be?
I think Tantalize and Tony. That's kind of like a first and last name. Tantalize is your first name.
I like 10 Lives and Tony Towers.
Towers?
Yeah, I would like Powers, but that doesn't run. It's TTP.
TTP.
There you go. Speaking of initials, shout out to one of our number one subscribers, Paige. You know Paige, right?
Paige.
Jenny B's granddaughter. But she has a new name now. Her name is Pretty Girl Paige. PGP.
Okay.
So from now on, PGP gets acknowledged when she comes into the room. The lovely Jen is here. Jen, been here for a while now, since the whole Jay Briscoe death, and became a very close person of interest. There it is. Indeed.
Well, guys, we're
Live.
here for AEW Dynamite. Father, would you like to?
Kira's going to go take care of some technical difficulties because someone's in the hallway making a lot of noise, and there it is. Blood and Guts tonight. Guys, I don't know why they called it. I acknowledge you, Pastor, and I gave you your super chat. We'll give you another one. Hold on.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Magnificent Mikey, and thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding, ding.
That's for you, Pastor. We did acknowledge you, and thank you for the $2 super chat. Listen, every dollar counts right now. We're on a mission to get through SummerSlam, so everything helps. The other night, man, we had some big super chats. Art King was killing it. So thank you to Art King from the other night. Anyway, they call this Blood and Guts, right? Here's the thing, gonna be a lot of blood, but nobody's guts ever get spilled out. So I don't even understand, what the whole blood and guts thing means. No one gets sliced open. Thank goodness. You know? But tonight, blood and guts. We got these 5 guys against these 5 guys. Yeah, the Rainmaker, the EVPs, Hangman Adam Page, and Jack Perry going against Darby Allin, Mr. Briscoe himself, Mark Briscoe, the Acclaimed, and of course the AEW World Champion Swerve. Whose house? My house. So yeah, he's that's the main event. Team Elite versus Team AEW. I don't know. I really could care less. But we'll see what happens. She's back, guys. Hikaru, help me out, please. Thanks.
Hikaru Shida.
Thank you. Going against Dr. Britt. What is going on? Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She's back as well. Is she the heel now?
Sorry, I'm moving. I don't think so because she's feuding a little with Mercedes, and I feel like Mercedes is the heel.
Sure.
Britt Baker's giving face.
Definitely. We'll hear from the new AEW International Champion. What a waste. This title's a joke.
He did a photo shoot after he won this with the oxygen mask on his face. It was hilarious.
I don't even know where this company's going.
But I think that match was such a waste.
60 minutes on television. Great match. Did it do anything for the ratings? A little bit. Oh boy, Suzuki is again versus the Learning Tree. Guys, I'm so tired of the Learning Tree. Thank you, Jakey Bakey.
2 old people going against each other.
It's like me fighting Ric Flair. I'm gonna win. Who cares about this match? I don't. And the debut of Mariah May. She's on her own.
The Glamour.
She's on her own, but she's not against the wall. Get it? See how I did that there?
Gotcha there.
It's time. Let's go.
Oh, it is time. Guys, turn to TBS if you can.
If you can.
For AEW Dynamite. I like Blood and Guts because it's Blood and Guts. Is it 8 o'clock?
It's exactly 8 o'clock.
Wow. For some reason, I just like the gory, crazy, violent types of matches. But I'm not that in, well, no, I don't think I am that in real life. Would Mariah May actually be distinctive? What do you mean? Oh gosh, who's this? Every time this guy comes on screen, your phone. It looks like he just won a sweepstakes. And the prize was, Osprey.
What's up, Michael? How you doing?
Oh, someone slashed his tires. Are they not at the arena? Have you got a call? What the heck?
Where are they going?
To the arena? But is this not?
Aren't they at the arena?
He just said when we get to the arena. Have you ever driven in America?
Where are they going exactly?
What?
No sense. What's up, Mr. Rosen? Are we ready for this free pay-per-view? We are.
Yeah. All their shows are free pay-per-view.
Every show they put on is free pay-per-view. The ones that you pay for are the ones that aren't that good.
Yeah.
So, guys, last week's match between Will Ospreay and MJF, one of the best matches on TV in a while. A full hour. I had my issues with it. It was great. But it did nothing. It did nothing for the product. You think more people are going to tune in tonight? I think not. Yo, can we get a timeout or a ban? Yes. Let's get Michael's spamming. Sorry, bro. Put him in timeout.
Alrighty, guys. They got the 2 rings out there. Who the heck? They got cheerleaders?
What is going on here?
What in the world?
Okay.
Oh,
Here he comes.
MJF brought out cheerleaders.
Listen, I need my own kind of cheerleaders.
I actually didn't know what they were spelling.
Me
I
neither.
thought they said L. Thought they were going to spell blood and guts.
Thank you, Tony, and hello, Kira Ripley.
Hello, Rosen.
Rob, you're enabling her. How come that looks like the AEW World Title?
Oh, it does.
The titles in AEW mean nothing.
What is this? A celebration?
What's up, Justin? Justin's always cooking something. He's making fried Oreos tonight.
Is he making a Burberry strap IC title?
Oh boy.
I mean IN title?
IN.
Oh, he threw his gum into the crowd. Nobody wants your gum. Let's fix the mic.
Mr. Gonzalez, the boss right here, advised me that because this is basically a free pay-per-view, we should cover it. Not to mention, we did make some good super chat money last night, and we are on the road to SummerSlam. So as you can see on the scroll at the bottom, please send any donations to the road to SummerSlam to Cash App 10 Lives and Tony, Venmo 10 Lives and Tony, and PayPal 10 Lives and Tony. Everything is 10 Lives and Tony. So basically, this is a cash grab. Most people lie. Listen, guys, this is a true story. Okay, stuff costs money. I'm on a very limited, income due to working for the state of Delaware, which pays nothing. They pay absolute pennies on the dollar. So, I am a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. People pay for content. So, yeah, this is a business. Not that I don't love you guys, but I love your money more. So start sending the cash. Cash at me. 10 Lives and Tony, Venmo. 10 Lives and Tony, PayPal. Listen, I know some of you guys have thousands and millions of dollars. There might be a millionaire here. Send me about 100,000 right now. I would like to see my cash go to 100,000 in 3, 2, 1. Bums, you bunch of cheapos. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ryan? I make more than you? Well, that might be true. But, Mr. Gonzalez, my good friend, my brother, you also have a wife that makes money as well. I don't have that option of having a beautiful wife that supports me and takes care of me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had to spend money on kids.
Look at this guy. I love you, bro, but I ain't sending you nothing. He'll send you guys something. No, he sends you guys.
Friends will send you something.
No, but he sends you things. He sends you guys stuff.
You know what he sent me?
Yeah, let's see it. She loves it too. She had it on the top. She keeps it real close by. Rhea Ripley. Yeah. So that friend of mine, Sam, that traitor, that backstabber, that Benedict Arnold will send Kira Rhea Ripley. I don't see any Macho Man sunglasses up in here. I'm joking. No, let me tell you, Sam. I'm going to tell you guys something about Sam real quick as MJF runs his mouth. Guys, Sam is a good man. Let me tell you why. Sam is I'm his Bible study, so he teaches me the Bible. He teaches me everything about how the Bible is how it's what the words mean, what the scriptures mean, and how your daily life, how you should follow your life. And if it wasn't for this guy, I'd be cursed. I still curse every now and then. I'm sorry, I'm imperfect. But Sam's a good dude. Sam takes his time out of his busy day to do Bible study with me, and I can honestly say because I met Sam, my life has gotten better. Because I pray a lot more. I pray every day. I got to pray to deal with her. I pray for patience every day to deal with this kid of mine.
What is so taxing about
you
being around?
What you are? Let me tell you, people think you're such a great kid. You're look. Full disclosure. Prior to this show, maybe about 40 minutes ago, I wanted to do a vignette with Kira about the 10 Lives Tag podcast coming back. I wanted to do a video. She goes, "Oh,
No.
Oh yeah.
Let
Every
me
time
tell
I
you what
ask for
happened.
something, you go,
That is
oh,
not what happened.
it's true.
Since like an hour or 2 hours ago, he said he wanted to do a video. I said, okay. I didn't have an attitude. He came home and he was like, I want to do the video before the show. I said, okay. And he kept saying, are you camera ready? And I was like, yeah, I'm camera ready. And then at the end, he went crazy because I didn't have like a wrestling shirt on. I was like, how am I supposed to know
She had some.
if you didn't say anything?
She had some kind of ragamuffin shirt on. Like
Usually,
she just woke up,
we just do like chest up.
chest up. Listen, first of all, speaking of chest and traps, look at the traps, guys, and look at the double bicep pose. You guys wish you had the biceps, right? You know, Hogan had 24 inches. These are 26 and a half. Okay, 26 and a half inch pythons. Look at. Do you see? Do you see the arms? Do you see what's happening here? Yes.
Are you gonna wear that muscle shirt now?
No, I'm not wearing that yet. I'm not ready for that. I got too much right here. Still got to lose some of this. But listen. The traps and the pecs are getting near the biceps. Look at this. What
he
is it?
revealed a new title, an American International.
What did he put on it?
Is that the American flag?
What did he do? Good evening, humble. Good to see you. And yeah, Sam, Bobby, another story.
Okay.
He's right. Nashville is nasty. I've been there. It's a dirty town. And those backward people that marry their sisters. I said it. Wow.
Was that a fan? Long Island, New York? Oh.
First of all, Plainville View is what it is. It's view. The view is very plain. He wishes he was from Brooklyn. There it is. There it is. Rosen usually sides with you. Okay? Listen.
Usually you can't really see the shirts when we do our promos. Okay? And he should have said it the first time instead of trying to make me read his mind. Oh my gosh, he's having an American celebration for his international championship.
Sam, what a great question from my
he's got a flag.
Yeah, well, you know, it is election season.
With MJF's face as the stars.
Oh my God. I want to see people make a big deal about this, that he's desecrating the American flag. Watch this. Let's cancel him, everybody. Let's cancel him. But Sam has a great question. How many titles is AEW gonna have? Listen, true story. AEW has more titles than me.
They got international, their world title, TBS title, TNT title, women's world. They have tag team. Do they have trios?
They got trios. They got cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ochos, nueves. They got all kind of titles. They got an international title. They got an intergender title. They got a transgender title. They got all kind of titles. I said it.
Looks like Ospreay wants another shot at his title.
Tony, you got to do me a big favor. Please show your new titles. Oh, listen. Look at this. First of all, I'm a double champ. In fact, I'm a triple champion because you guys forgot about this one. Stand by.
I don't know what Ospreay asked for, but MJF's face is shocked. Is he asking MJF versus Ospreay at Allin?
Let's not forget that this was also the YouTube title prior. Look at this. Don't forget this one, guys.
This one's my favorite. Out of all three of them, I like this one.
That was the original Ruda made for me. Beautiful with the alligator skin. Yes, I personally myself went to the Everglades of Florida and I killed the alligator myself with my bare hands. And this is the skin. Oh, I did it. So this is the evolution, guys. Right there, that was one.
Hi.
And then of course the YouTube title right there. And then, of course, you can introduce me as the new. Wait till it goes to commercial. And make sure you do it like Samantha Irvin, okay? Just so you get the words right. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the new Tantalizing Wrestling Federation Multiverse, Snyderverse, Tantalizing Verse, Heavyweight Universal Champion of all the Millennium, Tantalizing Tony. You got that? You can
I'm not gonna
you can remember every dime of it, every word, every one of it. Okay. Justice for the Gator. That Gator's gone. He's in the belt. You got that? Introduce me. Wait till commercial and introduce me properly. Ladies and gentlemen, I want a whole spiel.
I don't know if I can do that.
You're gonna figure it out, or you're not gonna
Try
eat tonight.
my best. I already ate. It's okay.
Well, then you won't eat tomorrow. Okay. So
Okay.
you got it. I deserve a proper entrance. The entrance of a champion. I'm championship material. No copyright. No cease and desist. You got it? Yeah, Justin, I didn't see it right down either. I'll give it to you one time. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the new Tantalizing Wrestling Federation Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the Multiverse, Snyderverse, Tantalizing Verse, all your verses of all millennium, of all time, the one, the only, the GOAT, the boat, the sloat, the tote, whatever you want to call it, Tantalizing Tony. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, I'm going to step. What? What is your question?
I'm trying to say what's happening on AEW.
Who cares about AEW? AEW does not hold a candle to me. We got more ratings right now than they do. We'll talk about me. Forget that. Okay, I'm going to step off. Okay. And you
said commercial.
Forget the commercial. Okay. Promotional consideration paid for by the following. I'm going to step off and you give me the proper respect that I'm due, or you're going to find somewhere else to live. You got that? Okay. I'm stepping away. Do it right.
So, guys, basically MJF versus Ospreay at Allin. Okay. And now they're doing the coin flip for Blood and Guts, who gets the advantage. So it's like War Games, I think. I'm pretty sure. Whenever you're ready. Hello, EW1. Hello, Tekken. Ricky. Oh, dear. While Chris Jericho is coming out, I have to do my job. Okay. Let's see.
Look into the camera.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
I introduce to you.
I'm sorry. I can't remember all that. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the
one
and only TWF.
Tantalizing Wrestling.
They don't say World Wrestling.
You say what I tell you to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Tantalizing Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Champion of the Snyderverse, the universe, the multiverse, all the Tantalizing verse, all the verses. The Tantalizing one, Captain America himself, Tantalizing Tony Reed. Tantalizing, 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 tantalizing,
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, this would be a cute hat. Kira Irving, I can never live up. Papa squat, mister.
Thank you.
Alrighty, there you have it.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
Better than the WWE announcers. I'm better than everybody but Samantha.
Samantha Irvin has nothing to worry about. You're the worst announcer in the history of the business. Howard Finkel is rolling around his grave right now.
If I had the proper equipment and can yell at full volume, I think I could touch the stars.
Thank you, Rosie. She forgot the non-binary verse. And we did forget the
I said all the verses.
The Ruda verse. I like that. I
said all the verses.
I like that. Guys, the goat from Monday night, Art King. We did the tally. I think Art King sent me like $200, right? 220, 240, 260, 280, 350, 920. It was a lot of money.
1256.
Something like that. It was enough money to put gas in my car. That's how expensive gas is.
What, do you drive a tractor trailer?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you're looking to scroll at the bottom, thank you guys for paying attention. We're on the road to SummerSlam and every dollar counts. So if you're going to send a super chat, please send it to the scroll at the bottom. Anyway, anything on the verse is 10 lives on Tony. Art King, I'm honored. Thank you. For you to send money like that, big deal. And guys, like I said, merch is going out Friday to members and, of course, Art King. There's merch going out on Friday. So merch will be sent. Make sure you guys that message me for merch that you if you're a team member, give me your size. And I agree. You know what Humble's so crazy? This is a true story. I'm 5 years older than Chris Jericho. Who looks older? Ready? Chris Jericho. Kira, can you give me a split screen of Chris Jericho, please?
I can, but I won't.
Do what I said. Do what I said.
I can and I won't.
I want you guys to look. Okay, listen. This is all love, right?
Okay.
This is all love, but let's keep it honest, man. And you heard the phrase "black don't crack." That's a lie. It's good black don't crack. Okay, good black don't crack. Okay, and my black is good black that doesn't crack.
How about that?
There it is. I mean, that's fine.
Is that not fine?
Sure, it's great. Let's get a split screen of 10 Lives and Tony and this jabroni. Who looks?
Okay.
You tell me who looks younger.
I don't know where you
I know the
are.
picture. Okay, don't worry about it. You just go.
Okay.
Just
Where do I
go to Google Photos.
Google Photo.
Okay, we're gonna show you guys how great I look. Okay.
We'll just go to your album.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Keep going. There it is. There it is. You know what? You could use let's see. Keep going. Go back up. Let's see. Now have a good picture with the new title. Let's use that one. Go up.
Rolling.
There it is right there. Use that one right there. That up. Nope. Yep. One more. There it is. Use that one. You tell me, guys. You tell me who looks younger. 51-year-old Chris Jericho or 56-year-old Ten Lives and Tony. Here comes a split screen, guys.
En 3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Look the same to me.
Come on. The guy looks like he was in the olden times, like he helped part the Red Sea. Come on, I like I was just born yesterday. I have a wrinkle on me. Look at me. Not to mention, look at, if you want to compare titles, the what's the title called they carries now?
FTW.
The FTW. And mine's, wow. His the FTW, mine's the TWF. Same letters. Anagrams. See, that's right. See, look at that. Tony all day. Not the learning tree, the learning T. Expect. Thanks, guys. Exactly. The learning T. You want to put my belt up against the tantalizing tree. You want to put, let's do something else split screen. This is all about us tonight. Not really me. Dude, go pull up the FTW title. Let's do a split screen. Okay. There it is right there. Put that title up. There it is.
This one?
Yeah, that's it.
This is old.
That's the belt.
This the one the hook held?
There it is right there. The one Taz had. That's it right there.
This?
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. Put that up. Okay. You look at the split screen of this. Look at this piece of crap compared to mine. Look at this. There's the FTW. We don't need the whole screen. That's good. Let's put mine up, man. Let's put that picture up. That's fine. No, you know what? No. Actually, put the belt up because we need to show the respect. Go up. It's up. Yeah, keep going. Oh, maybe it's not there. Okay. Whatever. Just pick up the picture back up. It's fine. That's great. Just zooming in. Guys, look at this, guys. Look how good this title is. I put my belt up against any belt on planet Earth. Okay. I'll even go to Venus and put my belt up against them too. We're just showing the plate here. Guys, look at the.
Do you want me to turn it?
Yeah, turn it. Whatever you gotta do. That's great right there. Guys, look at this.
It's a little off, but it's okay.
Don't worry about it. Just split screen is fine. Good enough. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at that. That thing on the left is an actual piece of crap. You tell me, in what wrestling organization does the champion have his own logo in the middle? Only me. Only me. These are facts. My show is so much better than Dynamite. I haven't watched one bit of it yet. I could care less about AEW Dynamite. You know what? Tony Khan, if you're watching, you got the wrong people in the wrong spots. Your guys can't cut promos. Knows better than that at promos than me. Knows better at booking storylines. That'd be me. Tony Khan, it's time you wake up. Okay? You need to hire me so I can use you to get to WWE. Okay? Tony Khan, call me. Thanks. Look at that. FTW, free to wear. Exactly. See that?
Oh.
See?
Oh.
And TWF, you typed it in. Type in TWF. Watch this. Watch this, guys.
Oh, I'm not even typing.
Oh, you're the worst. You're the worst of all time. Watch this, guys. TWF equals. Watch this. That's plus. That's plus again. That's plus again.
What?
That's equals.
Oh, I thought you pressed shift for equals.
Tantalizing. Wrestling. Family. Put it up there.
Fam, like Rhea would say.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks. Yeah. There it is. See that? Put it up there. Let's go. There you go, guys. You understand? So in all ways, not Kira, me. I'm better than all those guys put together. Kira is just window dressing. Okay, people think, oh, she cuts the video, she does this. She's just an ends to a mean. I use her for marketing purposes only. Thank you. After this commercial, we're actually gonna watch. Oh wait, Suzuki and Jericho chopping. What a. Ooh, how many times have we seen this?
Would you like to get me a cold drink?
Kira, you know what? You've been doing such a great job. I am not going to get you anything.
I really thought he was going to.
Let me ask you this. Does it benefit me to get you a drink?
Yes. You have a happy child.
Oh, who cares about your happiness? Back to live action, guys. We got Suzuki going against Jericho.
Bleeding. Oh my gosh.
Yo, he can't even bump.
Both these guys' knees are going to give out. They're out of breath.
These guys are both older than me, and I could beat them. Chris Jericho has the Kofi Kingston sunken in chest.
He's had that for quite some time now. Suzuki's all tied up. Oh wait, no, Jericho. Suzuki's doing an armbar on Jericho.
It's a triangle hold.
Triangle hold through the ropes.
Yeah, Kara, where's my sandwich and drink?
I don't make sandwiches.
Speaking of sandwiches, I'm not going to say any names, but if a certain person's watching, I'm going to get some tuna fish. I love tuna fish.
Who said you suck, Jericho? Was that an
The
announcement?
learning tree looking like a whoop bush. Yeah, that was Taz.
Yeah, EW1, I have the power to end the show, okay? Or just walk off and have him control everything and the show will end on its own.
Listen, I ran the show before you ran and I'd run it when you're gone.
What?
True
Go
story.
back to the archives. I was in the shadows.
Archives in the shadows. You need to go back into
You
the
didn't
shadows.
even know how to put up a comment. You'd be like, Kira, put that comment out.
That's not true.
That is true.
I was just making sure you knew how to do it. There it is. AEW got Kira yawning like crazy. It's not even 8:30 yet. The guys, we're here just to talk. We're waiting for the main event.
Yeah, nothing else was really intriguing.
Well, Britt Baker coming back, yes.
No.
And what Mariah May has to say might be a little bit of enticing.
No. Even her last promo when she came out there looking like Toni Storm. Slow. Not good at all.
Got some good chats tonight, Kira. How about you do your job as a producer and put some of them
Well,
up?
I don't know which ones you will read.
I'll read them all. I can read. I'm a college educated person. Thanks. So let me show you. See, now that starts with an N. N-O-W spells now. Now you, he spelled you with the little u, even though it's spelled Y-O-U.
I said I don't know which ones
Quiet.
you were going to
Now
read.
you got me wanted. That is wrong. He meant wanting, but I'll let it slide.
You got me.
You got me wanting a grilled triple decker PBJ. PBJ is initial for
grilled triple decker.
Yeah.
PB&J.
You know what PB&J stands for?
Oh, no, I
Please
don't.
tell me if you know what it is.
I really don't know.
No, I'll tell you what it stands for.
What does it stand for?
It stands for Panera Bread Jamming. Yep. There it is.
Okay.
Code breaker.
Is it Arifa?
One. Kicked out on one from a code breaker. Now here's where everything makes me mad. So code breaker has finished off people like CM Punk. Is beating people in the WWE. This guy kicks out at one. Moves aren't even protected.
I know what PB&J stands for.
It's Panera Bread Jamming. That's what it means.
Ooh, yeah.
Losing
Jericho's
gas.
been losing gas.
He's been on empty since 2021.
He was out of breath walking down the ramp. Sleeper lock on Jericho. Jericho's going for walls, which are
walls of Jericho. He's got it cinched, locked in. What's this move really called, Kira? Hear it.
Crab.
The Boston Crab.
Boston Crab.
You've been doing this 3 years now. You don't know the moves yet? What do you know?
I know all things Rhea.
All things Rhea, and that's the reason why you know what's going on.
Yeah, my brain only has room for Rhea facts.
Room for Rhea facts.
Speaking of Rhea, guys, live stream tonight. Tana Tony's going to play as Rhea Ripley on Call of Duty.
Oh, am I? You get it? You buy her?
You got to buy her. I thought it was part of the update.
I don't know. Juice effect. It's over.
The tide is ripping. Thank goodness it's Arifa.
Wow, he got to pin Suzuki.
Clean. Okay.
What a waste of a match.
No one cares.
So you tell me they couldn't get a young guy to have a good match to at least have a shot at this title?
Jericho shouldn't even be hogging this title.
Here goes the handshake. Here goes the handshake. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Jericho went for the first punch on Suzuki. And Suzuki... Dutch style pile driver on the Chris Jericho.
Who cares?
No
You lost.
Cares. Literally no one. Oh, who was this? Brian Keith?
Oh,
if you're not an old school legend,
who's coming?
That hasn't been here for a while. Get all the old people out of here. Shibata bing, Shibata boom.
He's coming from behind him.
Okay. He went to attack Brian Keith. Brian's down. He's attacking Big Bill. Big Bill is, oh, never mind. He got thrown over, well, over the top rope. Bill goes. Brian Keith does nothing for me.
Kitchen sink move? That's how you take him out? With a kitchen sink move? Come on, man. Yo, pastrami and smoked turkey and rye with Swiss cheese is delicious.
Is that not just a Reuben?
No, that's not a
Without
Reuben.
the sauerkraut?
A Reuben, a
With the
Reuben's
roast
corned beef
Oh, corned beef.
with Russian dressing, sauerkraut. Get your sandwiches right. You from New York? You probably eat the bacon, egg, and cheese without the egg.
Bacon and cheese?
You probably eat the bacon, egg, and cheese without the egg.
So bacon and cheese.
Yeah, just bacon
I
and
don't
cheese.
even eat BLT.
And then you take the bacon off, so you just have cheese. This kid likes cheese more than anything.
I like cheese. Willow. Nightingale. Oh, she is so pretty every time.
CMML should call Ruda.
Yeah, that belt is awful.
That belt is ugly. It looks like something from
Looks like a kid made it out of cardboard.
Okay, what's her face?
Chris Statlander
There
coming
she
to attack Willow.
Samoan drop.
No,
F5.
Onto the moving case. I don't know what those are. Why are they defending other people's promotions championships on their show?
Another title. Willow looks great, by the way.
I don't understand AEW, not one bit. Do you see freaking Nick Nemeth defending his TNA World title on NXT? Like, what sense does that make? Just because y'all are partners doesn't mean you have to defend each other's titles on each other's shows. Makes no sense.
Forget this. Let's talk about sandwiches. My go-to sandwich, honestly, is a BLT. Bacon-less tomato, extra bacon, one big slice of a beefsteak tomato, red tomato. Please turn it. And then only two leaves of iceberg lettuce. I want my white bread toasted, cut down the middle on a diagonal triangle. Delicious. Let me ask you guys a question. How many slices of bacon should go in a BLT? What do you think, Kira?
Enough to look like a patty. So at least 20 pieces.
20 is about right.
Bacon is too thin. If you put like 3 pieces, it's not enough meat.
I honestly
vegetable ratio.
I would agree with you. I honestly think that when you make a BLT, you must use the entire pack of Oscar Mayer bacon for one sandwich.
Thick cut.
One sandwich. No, never. No.
Thick cut.
Now you blew it.
I usually don't like thick cut, but when it comes to BLT, you need that extra oomph.
You don't put thick cut on BLT.
You only put thick cut on BLT. So you're going to put 100 thin pieces of bacon.
It's not thin, their regular size. As Jakey Bakey said, the best,
I don't know what the wave.
Oh, he said the wave. He said no.
That mean?
You mean that's good? No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. It's the regular cut bacon. Regular. The center cut Oscar Mayer. It has a less fat. It fries well. It's very tasty. 20 slices on one sandwich. So that means if you want a sandwich, you have to buy another pack of bacon.
I just don't like BLTs.
What? What?
Mm-mm.
Who is?
I'll stick to my bacon cheeseburger. Thank you very much.
Guys, thank goodness that she does have a mother, because I can blame all the stuff that's wrong on her mom's side. Because who raised you? Because what do you mean with this thick cut bacon and you don't like BLTs?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you have to move out.
Thank you.
With the quickness.
Thank you.
You will be homeless.
Maple glazed bacon ice cream. I saw that somewhere in some different state. I can't remember, but that actually sounds very interesting.
Speaking of ice cream, you know what I had today?
What?
I had ice cream from Holcastle. I forget the name of the place. What's it called? Hold on. Cream Woods. Oh man. It was strawberry ice cream. It was delicious. Hold on. What was the name of that place again?
What does it taste? Does it taste like?
Hold on. Hey, I'm live on the show, but what was the name of the ice cream place? What was the name of the ice cream place we went to? Let me see. It's delicious.
Did it taste like the strawberry filling of a strawberry shortcake popsicle?
The farm is right there. Like the cows.
Oh.
The cows that use the milk, the actual cow that had the milk from ice cream was there. I spoke to him. So how you doing there? He said, "Moo."
Did they have a fresh strawberry farm?
Yeah, but let me tell you what I told him when he told me he was the one that made my ice cream. I said, "Move, cow. Move, cow. Get out the way. Get out the way, cow. Get out the way. Get it? Move, cow. Move."
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Here it is. Uh-oh, Deadpool party. Speaking of Deadpool, guys, tomorrow, Deadpool Wolverine is being released. I heard there are 485 F-bombs.
What?
It's a lot. We got Double J Jeff Jarrett.
Wow, he's got muscles. Still looks old, though.
Oh.
Jeff Jarrett wanted to win the Owen Hart Cup.
Who did win it?
I can't remember.
Daniel Bryan won the Owen Hart?
Oh, yeah, I think he did. Yeah, because it's him versus Swerve at Allin, yeah. Does he want to be a ref? So Jeff is going to be like a mentor for one of the greatest wrestlers on earth.
I love it. That is correct.
Braun. Oh gosh, he's sitting down. He's going to keep talking. What the heck was that?
He's weirdo.
Okay, that was pointless. I don't know what that was for.
It's Dr. Britt Baker?
DMD.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD?
I mean, who else would have a mouth X-ray as their Titantron?
The role model.
Who had it first? Her or Bailey?
I don't know.
Did she come back as the role model, or was she that before she
Can't
left?
remember, but she looks great.
I hate her pants. I hate them. She said 3 letters in my name. What?
This is a 2024 debut. The guy's an Austin 316 shirt in the front row. I thought Jeff was a heel too, but hey.
I'm not keeping up with AEW storyline.
That was probably one of the best things that Jeff Jarrett ever done, like promo wise. That was actually good.
So why is this match happening? Does anyone know?
Who knows?
I'm waiting for Julia. I don't really care about Stephanie. I mean, a lot of people are saying that she's really good, but I'm waiting for Julia.
Hikaru Shida versus DMD.
Oh, I said that because she looks like Julia a little bit.
Oh, they had some good fights.
Empty arena era.
Britt had a stroke? Are you serious? I didn't know that. What Kira's looking at right now. I know Britt Baker had a stroke.
Mini stroke.
She did?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Stephanie had a good match at Forbidden Door. It was. She knew what she was doing. She knew she was going to WWE.
Yeah.
That was her tryout match. Genius.
No, she was already in at that time.
No.
She dropped the title immediately. I mean, she dropped the title and then they announced that she was signed. Let's go, Shida, DMD.
I think WWE will book her right. WWE has a lot of good women right now. They can really reinvigorate this women's division if they do it right. Well, she went for a side headlock takeover, didn't get it. Look at the strength of Shida.
They kind of look like they're matching. They're wearing the exact same shade of red.
Oh, yeah, Julia's great too.
Oh, Britt Baker trying to get a win out of nowhere.
Lockjaw already.
Without the, does she still do the glove?
Who knows?
Why is Shida wrestling with gloves on?
Who knows? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's afraid of germs. This match is just, I guess it's like, listen, they're both former world women's champion. True story.
Oh, yeah. Who's Delta?
Oh, yeah.
I heard she's good, too.
She is good. You know, it's so crazy. I feel so bad for the AEW talent because they have such good talent in that locker room and they just don't get booked properly. None of them. They've got all these shows and don't use them right. They should have never bought Ring of Honor. What a mistake.
They should have let Ring of Honor die.
No,
it was in its grave.
They should let somebody else buy it that was actually going to do it right.
No.
See, Vince was still around then. So I honestly think that if Triple H had been in charge then, they would have bought Ring of Honor. And it would have been brought the right way. Haven't seen Hobbs in a while either.
Oh, what a running knee.
What a running knee.
Of Dr. Britt Baker.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat.
DMD.
The one, the only. What's his name, Kira? Hey, Blackwell, maybe she'll give you a better intro than she gave me. The intro she gave me.
That intro I gave was immaculate.
That was terrible. It was the worst thing you've ever done in your life. You know, I don't know why.
I haven't done many things in my life.
That is true. I don't know why you think you're talented, but you're really not.
Never said I was.
Not even a little bit.
Never said I was.
You know, Kira, let me ask you a question. Do you think you're well liked?
No.
Good. Listen, I love you very much. You're my daughter. Listen, out of kids, you're in the top. You're in the top percentile of my kids. You're up there.
Out of 100, because you have like 100.
Wow, you seem like everybody's in my family, in my circle. Thanks a lot 100%. For burying me. Thanks a lot. Because I have to get old. Oh, you have 100 kids. First of all, I have 100 kids. I have a few kids. You know, don't be mad at me because I was in long-term relationships, had children. Okay.
Because you've lived a long life.
I live a long life. I look. Introduce the IC champ. You hack.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the new TWF Intercontinental Champion.
How about the YouTube champion for YouTube?
Oh yeah, I did for YouTube.
Did you work for WWE?
Rewind.
You know what?
I said TWF, so that it's not.
Here's the problem. Let me show you how to do a proper introduction.
Please do
this
it.
This is what's wrong with you.
Do it.
You just sit back and think that because I'm cute, I got curls, everybody don't love me. Everybody loves me. Ready?
Take it over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now you're gonna have the microphone popping.
No, we figured it's not popping. Okay. Ready?
Go on.
Introducing the one, the only, the greatest commentator in the history of the wrestling business that has not been discovered. Your friend of mine, everybody loves ABJ, the one, the only, new WWF Intercontinental YouTube Champion, Anthony Blackwell. Hit the button. Junior.
What is going on? Do you guys need a moment? You guys need therapy over here? What's happening? You guys?
No, we. This is the thing. We had a non-disclosure agreement, NDA we signed last year.
Okay.
And the statute of limitations ran out yesterday.
Got you.
All of this niceness between us is over. Me and Kira truly don't like each other as people. We do this because of the content. So we're gonna show our true colors. She's a good kid, but guess what? She's a hack and she's lazy, and I've had it. Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. I spoke to Con Man. You know Con Man 187, right? Con Man, she 187, right? 167.
167.
Oh, that is. So Con Man 167 told me this. Tony, listen, your content's great, but you got to do 3 TikToks a day. You got to do 3 Instagram shorts a day. You got to do 3 YouTube shorts a day. Okay. Kira has 0 job. She does nothing. She sits around and she watches Big Bang Theory all day long. Big Bang Theory and Glee. How many times can you watch the same shows over and over again? I say, Kira, I'm working. Do the shorts. One short here. She is the reason why we don't have the plaque. It's
wow.
Her. Yep. She's the problem. So, and I figured this out. I think it's jealousy. I think she's jealous of me. I think that she's seen how successful I am when we go to these different arenas. They don't talk to her. They talk to Taylor and Tony. Hey, who is this curly head freak? Who is this black curly Sue? Is what they want to know. Who is this black little orphan Annie that says, please, sir, may I have some more? I've had it with this crap. People think, oh, Kira's so cute. Kira is what you call a witch.
Wow.
Okay.
And I don't mean Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Okay.
Wow.
Bazinga on that.
I'll take it all. I don't care.
Blackwell, I see that title in the background.
You
Looking
like
quite
that?
nice.
Honestly, it's a nice place.
Nice place, honest.
For it.
Good placement. Yeah.
How old are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Just got done recording our podcast and now just watching some AEW.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Britt Baker, Shida. Yeah. We've seen this match 1,000 times. You know?
The hate is real. The shit. You tell me you watch a month worth of WWE program and watch the same 2 people fight every single week, but this happens on TV and you're like, hate it. AEW's the worst.
Tribalism is real. Tribalism is real in the internet wrestling community, and I'm the main proponent of why it's that way. I don't care if you get see that. That's what happens.
Oh,
that's what happens right there. Canceled. That's called cancel culture. How dare Blackwell talk back to me that way? See what happened? I cut him off like that. Listen, Blackwell, you don't come to my house talking crap. I boot you out of here. See, that's how we do it. My house. Yeah. Get him out of here. Out there. Blackwell should get his own show, his own platform. What a hack. Anyway, back to live action. She just getting her teeth kicked in. Good thing Britt Baker's a dentist. See what I did right there?
I got it. Yeah.
Thanks.
Got it.
Thanks. See what I did? Heel Tony's best, guys. Heel Tony is best. This nice guy still like, oh, guys, I miss you. Ooh, I love you. You're all a bunch of losers. All I want is your super chat money. So start sending it, or you can't watch anymore. That's how it is. I'm gonna start banning people. Let's send me your hard-earned cash. And if you don't have enough money, get a second job. Get a second job to send me super chat. Stop being a bunch of bums. I've seen some of you guys in JD from New York's chat. Gave him money. Give me money. Oh, look at this guy's back. He's back. Put him back on.
I know what's happening. I'm having crazy.
You're not having. That's the long hand of Taylor and Tony saying, "Watch how you talk to me in my chat." I cut you off. Okay, I'm in good with the connect with the cable people, buddy.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I'm trying to figure out where Britt Baker's going for her color scheme tonight. It looks very.
I have no idea. It looks
very USC,
weird.
Very USC like Trojans, but I don't know where. Like, usually she does like Penn State stuff and PA colors, so. I think Shida's very good. I can't connect with her as a talent.
I can't connect to any of the AEW superstars.
Look, here's the thing. Oh wow, James Masker said, "I'll just go to Savage." Hey James, what? Hold up a second. cut the audio here.
How dare you,
James Masker? I love you very much. You're a good dude. But let me say something to you. Next time you call Savage's name in a reputable show, I'll have to ban you for months. Okay, Savage, let's keep this 100. You notice I haven't dealt with him lately. You know why? Because Savage is a hack. Savage does not have the je ne sais quoi of a 10 Lots and Tony. Okay? He just walks around rah, 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 screaming like a banshee. Okay? So you go take this message to Wrestling with Savage, who 4 people watch a night. Tell him he can't lace my boots or hold my jock strap. Thank you. Look at our king doing it again.
Pastor, what's going on? I like how Savage has become like the home of the band Tantalizing Tony audience too. That's kind of cool.
Home of the misfit toys.
Guns up! Guns up!
True story. I like Savage, but if you want to, if you want has-beens that never was,
you got a new member.
Carl Williams with a membership. Wow. First of all, let's take care of the
MVP.
Yeah, take care of that first.
Let's give you old school.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Go to Carl real quick.
Carl.
Carl said I was joking right there. Carl, don't get nervous. I love you, brother. I don't get guys. Let's break down the fourth wall, guys. When I go heel, don't take it personal. I don't want you guys to leave. I love you all. Sometimes I have to do my shtick. Back to heel. James, shut your dirty mouth. Now, back to you, Carl Williams. Thank you for joining. You're now a member of Team Tantalizing. Carl Williams, please inbox me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger and send me your address with your size. You get a t-shirt.
You get a t-shirt. You get a t-shirt.
Copyright infringement.
How's that copyright infringement?
Art King actually gave me a super chat my last stream too. So they're very, very supportive. I appreciate them. Thank you so much. They're good people.
Who's this?
Is that Camille?
That is Camille. She was great.
Oh, is Camille going to be Mercedes' muscle?
Maybe. That's her China. Uh-oh, look at her. Is she going to give it a KOD?
That's a big
The
signing.
torture rack. Camille's giving it a torture rack.
That can't be good on your neck or your knees.
The Thunder Bomb. I love that Mercedes has muscle. I like this. And she is embracing her heel status.
She has to just lean into it.
Yes. Carl Williams, thank you so much for being a member, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, then.
Camille's actually good.
Very talented.
Very talented and can wrestle and is definitely believable as a badass that she could beat you up in the locker room and backstage too.
Camille was the and I think is the current, or not current, but the longest reigning NWA Women's Champion in the history of that company.
Oh.
There you go.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, she was an NWA, and yeah. Once again, you know what we didn't do, Blackwell, since you're here and we went to commercial? Can you put me up a picture of Ruda?
Picture of Ruda?
Yeah, give me a picture. How great is Ruda?
Where am I getting a picture of Ruda?
Can you hear me, Blackwell? Okay. Are you on the phone? He's on the phone. He's talking. We'll wait till he gets back. But I'll put him over. Guys, in case you guys don't know, Mr. Ruda does things for people that he doesn't have to do. And the dude is truly, truly a good man. He's not just a good man when it comes to just the belt thing. He's just an all-around good guy when it comes to people. That's a good picture of him and Ken Hoover. Ruda's on the right, guys. Ruda's on the right with Ken Hoover of Cage Promotions. What I want to talk about, Black, real quick, man. What about Ruda as a person, as an individual?
He's a good dude. It's crazy when we were going through our spat and things were getting ugly. Obviously you would vent to him and I would vent to him and he would come to us and he was like, well, what's going on? And he never once played both sides of the spectrum, right? He would be like, listen, I think what you're saying is valid. I think what you're saying is right. I think what he did was wrong, and I think your feelings are justified. But this is probably why he did it. And like, if you guys would just talk and meet in the middle, I think this would be better. And I was like, I'm not talking to him. Like, talking's done. Like, and then he kept saying like, no, listen, man, like, I'm telling you, you're both good dudes. If you guys just figure this out and talk and have a conversation, you're too talented to not be working together. And he just played it. He was a friend to both of us, and knew that this family and this was all very, very important. He's a good dude, man. And when you have people like that in your life, right, you'll come across people when, you know, that could have that should be playing the mediator instead of picking a side and then gang mentality. If you have people in your life who don't go with the herd of, well, this person said this, so I'm going to immediately join their side without asking the questions or saying, how can we fix this, instead of getting tribalistic, there are the people and the gems in your life you need to keep around. And Ruda is 100% that person, and has showed those colors.
You couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself, but I can top you because I'm better than you. No, I'm joking. No, listen, Ruda is he's that diamond in the rough. He's that one dude that you want in your corner. Are they trio champions?
Looks like
Yes.
Wow.
it's the weirdest trio I've ever seen.
He's got all 3 belts. That's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Something I would do.
He said, "My son,
Hold on, guys.
Christian Luchasaurus and
Nick
and
Wayne.
Mama Wayne backstage."
Nick Wayne's gonna cut a promo?
Oh wow. Oh, he talks like a college boy. Who is this?
Who's it? The fake Joe Henry?
Someone stalking Nick Wayne?
That's Kip Sabian.
He
Oh.
looked like Joe Henry.
What the heck?
Wow, it's good.
No one cares that your dad
Kip
is...
Sabian changes his look a lot.
I thought he was
He's-
like...
He's trying really
skinnier.
hard to keep himself out there and in the limelight, and he's struggling.
Yeah, he is. Back to what I was saying. Back to Ruda. Yeah, like you said about Ruda, man. Everything you said is right. He never played either side. He said everything you're saying was exactly the same. Hey, man, you guys are too talented. He's a good dude. Da, da, da. I see your side. I cannot say more. Bro, it's like I don't even feel like I'm worthy of being his friend. Seriously. You know, he says, "Dude, you're my brother. You're my bro." And I appreciate that. I just feel like that dude is just too good for me. So, guys, if and the reason why I say this is because I try to put him over because the guy deserves everything, all his flowers. If you guys need title belts, honestly, he's the only guy to go to.
I think I might have sent up another 2 or 3 more customers, to be honest with you.
Bro, incredible. Look, I have a lot of WWE shop belts, but I could honestly say I would think maybe a third of my collection is Ruda titles. That says a lot.
100% of my collection is Ruda titles.
There it is. 2 of 2. There it is.
Alex got his. I don't know if Alex got his belt or if Ruda just sent him a photo of it, but Alex got his international championship. Yeah,
he sent it to me today. I didn't reply. Not that I didn't want to. Oh yeah, this is Otis from Wish, by the way. Good comment by
he's actually
Justin.
been wrestling longer than Otis.
He still looks like Otis.
Oh, I thought this was like a local.
He's locally. He's locally looking very inept right now against Pac. Pac's another one who's so good, but doesn't get over properly.
I know him as Neville.
You know him as the man that grabbed the. What is it?
I don't know. I just know his name is Neville.
I mean, he's had a really good career in AEW so far.
Yeah, but do you think he's one like the go-to guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's a big deal every time he's on screen. I think they make him seem like he's a big deal. He's been in big marquee matchups.
That is true.
You have to realize, man, like AEW is that talent pool is thick.
It's deep. But the problem with it is that they've got so many talented guys that so many guys don't get used.
But
See, here's
they
my
also do like they treat their roster like a season. So like right now they have a handful of people they're working with, and then when they remove those, and they bring another wave of people in, and they keep things flowing and giving people time off and not working them so heavily.
I got that.
I just think they do. I know it's not the smartest way sometimes, but I think they're trying to change the way wrestling, how it's being produced and how it's being showcased. And I think so many people are used to the WWE style, and that they're thinking that's the only way it could be done. And AEW is trying it differently. Like AEW does, they handle their storylines differently, and they handle their production differently. Like if you miss an AEW week, you kind of feel lost. Where WWE is like, oh, we're gonna recap after recap after recap after recap after recap, and honestly, I'm at a point for me is I feel like I can skip all of Monday Night Raw, all of SmackDown, all of NXT, all of it, wait for the pay-per-view, and right before the match hits, they're gonna fill me in the entire story right before the pay-per-view match, and I feel like I didn't need to watch a single week of weekly wrestling.
I got you. Straight up.
Like even when NXT was at its most popular time, I didn't watch NXT weekly. I waited to the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view caught me up on the entire month. I thought the pay-per-view was fantastic. It told me exactly what the story needed to be. There was no filler. There was no nonsense. There was no buffer. It was key point, key point, key point, key point. This is why the match is happening. Match delivered. Loved it. Next pay-per-view.
Thank you, Carl. I got you.
All right, the 5 guys that are in the
I cannot do Darby.
Look at Mark Briscoe.
There's
I love him.
dissension in the ranks. They found the boat.
Looks like the ROH deal, not ROH deal, AEW
Amazon
stream. No, AEW HBO Max deal looks like it's going to be finalizing soon.
Oh yeah, I saw that they were. I was like, what?
Yep. Well, the big thing is everyone, the NBA has switched all their streaming rights to Amazon and all these different platforms. So it's going to really, really free up the NBA. They actually might even think about moving Dynamite back to TNT and go from and then actually have a TNT championship showcase more. Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
Oh,
okay.
It's Mariah May.
Yeah. Oh, it's a match.
Oh, that's right. She won the Owen Hart.
Yep.
And she's got a shoe in her hand.
That belt is gorgeous.
That freaking Owen Hart belt's nice.
I might want a copy of that belt too.
It is real nice. Can't believe All In it's like a month away. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
Kind of giving Cruella to go.
I wish I could do it. I wish I could make it.
To London?
Yeah, I mean I got my passport.
I had it all set up. I had to back out of it.
How much was your airfare gonna be like?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't even look this time around because I just knew I couldn't afford to take the week off and fall behind on my bills again. I'm slowly starting to get caught up and get current.
Humble's right about this. Swerve gets no respect as AEW champion.
I agree with that. I don't think he's getting showcased properly. Oh my God.
Okay, Mariah May is beating up. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a squash match. Or, I mean, obviously, Mariah's going to win.
Gonna have to go 3D if you get that title, man. It looks like that Owen Hart Foundation is 3D off the top of the title.
Is Tony Storm going to come out after
Probably.
this match?
So this is what I'm talking about. This is a situation where WWE would have sent out like a Chad, like someone who the entire roster is behind to take a loss that doesn't need to take a loss to continue a story. where AEW is like, yo, enhancement talent, come on in. You get a tryout. We'll see what you look like. You're going to go out and get squashed. And then after your squash match, we're going to send Tony Storm out and then continue the story in the ring and not do a 20-minute promo. I prefer that. Because you don't have to send somebody out on your roster to take a loss that doesn't need to.
That's true. I do agree with that.
I mean, some people aren't getting far. Like, I'm sorry, Apollo Crews. I know they're doing something with him, but he's not getting far.
Did anybody see? By the way, I didn't watch NXT, but I watched the highlights. Did anybody see Cedric Alexander last night? He looked terrible.
No, really.
Last night on what?
On NXT.
Oh,
he looked terrible. He wrestled Trick Williams.
Oh.
He looked terrible.
Trick Williams is another one they dropped. Like that guy was red hot, and they just like quickly moved away from him.
I think because he's going to the main roster. I think they have bigger plans for him.
I sure hope so.
Oh, here's Tony Storm.
I still have a hard time believing WWE pushing people of color. It's like, oh, we have a bunch of Spanish guys, a bunch of black dudes, and a bunch of Asian people. Stable them up. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to always do that.
Oh, Tony Storm.
Tony was this. What was she? A security guard?
Yep. She's so good.
Right out of a Quentin Tarantino movie.
She's so red
There you
hot.
go.
So red hot.
It's like wrestling yourself. I didn't realize how similar they looked. Oh my god!
They definitely
Tony
swerved me
Storm.
on MJF winning the title just to drop it back to Ospreay probably at All In.
Yeah.
How about that U.S. Championship? That's funny.
Yeah, it's good.
Their game faces are on point.
Oh, they're so good. Mariah May, I love. Her and Tony Storm. The storyline's been really good.
Who gave her a mic while she was rabid?
She's not willing to die, is what she said?
Yeah, she's so over dramatic. And then wait till Hater comes back. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Mir. I don't know if Miro's fired, but I know he's going through a divorce, is what people are saying. I try not to follow the dirt sheets and people's personal lives, but I heard that he's going through a divorce. Him and CJ Perry are getting separated. Miro had a hard time accepting bookings. Like they would put him in a story and he didn't want to do it. So they just had a nothing for him on TV because he wouldn't accept the storylines they would give him.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah.
Oh, he's picky. Or was they not giving him good stuff?
They were going to put him in a storyline with Darby, and he didn't want to work Darby.
I mean, because he's like 12.
So,
Agreed,
listen,
I don't want Darby either.
I think a lot of people jumped the gun when AEW offered them the money and didn't think it through all the way. Now they got their paydays, of course, but you know, a lot of people talk about how bad WWE is and they don't book it right, and it's true in some aspects that people don't get booked right. But this is part of the wrestling business, man, where you may get over, you may get TV time, you may not. You got to roll with the punches, or go on the independent scene and reinvent yourself and make your own money and control your own bookings. Then you don't have to worry about that. You know, look, Matt Cardona is a perfect example of, look, you lose your dream job and you say, F it, I'm gonna do my own thing and make it better.
Yep.
He's not wanting for anything.
And that's not an AEW problem. That's a wrestling problem. That's a sports problem. That's a job problem. That's just life. You go somewhere and you're like, man, I wish I'm being utilized more. I wish my job treated me better. That's everywhere you go. But the problem is we watch WWE at our AEW and people fantasy book at home and never put together a show in their life and never did anything. And it's like, not everyone can be your top star. That's just not how it works. Like some people have to sit on the sideline that are really, really good. Some people are going to go out and take losses because they're not the draw right now. They're not the ones that are holding the title. It's just the way the wrestling business is. But people sit back and go, oh, I don't like it because my favorite's not the best. And who cares who your favorite is? It's their money, it's their booking, and that's the way they do it. There's so much more to wrestling than just like, I like this wrestler and I don't understand why they're not being utilized. But
Humble.
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
think Triple H. I don't think Triple H is a racist. I just think there's a style of booking that they need to get away from, and I think that's one of the big ones.
I want to say this. I don't think that statement's 100% true. That black YouTubers don't believe it. I think a lot of black YouTubers are afraid to say what's really on their mind because
Yes.
they all listen to everything. Now, I'm not going to say either way I'm going to be neutral. I'm not going to say what my feelings is on anything. But there's a fact that there are people in WWE that don't get booked properly. Bobby Lashley, Hurt Business.
Just got fired, really?
We don't know yet exactly. The Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander, Ashante, the Street Profits, you know. But then again, on that same hand, you can say, look, they were giving Bianca everything she wants. Jay Cargill's in the spotlight. Brooke Williams is over. Carmelo Hayes. So it just depends on which way you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard because when you have a wrestling company with so many talented people, you can't put everybody on TV at the same time.
Yep.
So,
and it also comes down to how people perceive things, right? So like, it comes back to the tribalism. AEW, a lot of these content creators are quick to jump on the I hate AEW bandwagon because everyone sees WWE as the place to be and the money and everything like that. When realistically, when it comes down to like who's probably going to get you in the door quicker if you're a content creator and probably give you more opportunities to do things, it's going to be your local scene, it's going to be your TNAs, it's going to be your AEWs. WWE doesn't mess with you unless you're 300, 400,000 subscribers, 400, like, you know what I mean? Subscribers. Like, you're not getting Van Fleet interviews. You're not getting those things. So to try to suck up to a company and not try to say anything negative because you want to be that person, sometimes you lose credibility on your way up too. Like, it's weird how some content creators play the game.
yeah.
They'll be like, I hate AEW, and they'll trash all over AEW stars and say all this terrible things about AEW stars. Like, Punk's a great example. How many people were content creators who were tearing Punk apart when he was in AEW, calling him every name in the book, and now he's back in WWE, and they're like, he's my favorite. Oh, Punk's back, baby.
I'll say this. I judge Punk a little harshly, but I never was like, oh, it's all his fault. Never that. And I will say this too. I bash AEW, but not because of the boys in the back or the girls in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I've never ever said that AEW talent is not the best talent.
Yeah.
Tony Khan is a fanboy that doesn't know how to run a proper wrestling company to book people properly. I know he has a good team. He has good people back there working for him, but you need people back there that are going to say, Tony, this is dumb. Don't do this. You know, let's not do this storyline, or let's focus on this people. You have too many. Like, the first thing you need to tell Tony, you got too many titles. There are too many titles in this company. You don't think so?
What company do you think has more titles? WWE or AEW?
But hold on a second. WWE has two major shows, SmackDown and Raw. They each
Still
have a
one company.
champion. But they each have a champion. You've got, she's mocking me. You've got AEW has the world title, the international title, what's the other title called?
Continental
Title. What do they mean?
We got FTW.
You got the FTW.
FTW is no
trios.
FTW is it's a storyline title.
It's sanctioned. It's sanctioned. They use it though.
It's really not.
They use it.
It went from Hook to Jericho.
Yep. They use it. It's sanctioned.
It's a title to get Hook over.
Of course, but now Hook's not using it.
It's there to get him over.
And then you bring the Ring of Honor titles in. Then you got
that's not fair, because then you have to say NXT titles count.
No.
ROH is a different show. So you can't separate Raw and SmackDown and say, well, they're two different entities. It doesn't count. They don't have that many titles. But then group ROH into it. Just because they showcase the titles on TV and have crossover, because they treat each of their brands as they're part of one universe, and WWE for the longest time didn't even act like NXT existed, or their storylines or their roster, that they move them up from the main roster and act like they're a completely different person. That's not an AEW fault that they treat the people across their shows this equally and the same and don't act like they're in a different universe. But and then bringing in another company's titles. That's not a bad thing either. I mean, if somebody from Japan showed up and defended at WrestleMania, people would eat that up, and then they'd be okay with it. But they wouldn't complain if Japan titles were being defended on Raws every week. They'd be like, "This is great. There's another company in here showcasing their abilities."
But
So I just think that's kind of double standard.
See, but the problem with that is that bringing these people in with these other titles, people don't even know who they are. You know, like now
Well,
we
that's
got
because a lot of people don't watch week to week and then judge it based on something when they watch it one time. Like, if you watch it week to week and don't know somebody, it's your fault. But you can't pick and choose a company, only watch it a handful of times and then get mad that you don't know what's happening.
I was into AEW and then it fell off, in my opinion. Like we all used to watch it every week. And before, we all know when it first started that everyone was watching it, but we kept watching it, okay?
Yeah.
And then
So
something happened and it sucks.
If you look at the list of champions on their website, it's the AEW World Championship, the Women's World Championship, the TBS Championship, the Tag Team Championships, which are your 4 major. Well, actually, your 3 major is going to be your World, Women's, men and women's, and your Tag Team, your trios, and your trios. They're your 3 titles. Then your secondary titles are your TBS, International, TNT, and AEW Continental. So there's 8 titles, right? That's the 8 titles they recognize on their their thing. The Owen Hart Classic is just a tournament type thing, like a King of the Ring, and the TNT isn't even recognized on their own website as a championship that's defended. It's a storyline title.
TNT,
not TNT, the FTW.
FTW.
WWE has 2 world champions for men and women on 2 different shows. There's 4 titles at the top right away. Then you have your Continental, your US type championship.
That's 6.
We still have Cody. Actually, Cody's listed as double champion still. The Universal and Undisputed are still 2 different champions, even though
because it's merged.
Yeah. But we'll still say it's a 1 title. I'll go with 1. So that's 4. Intercontinental's 5. US titles 6. Speed champion is 7. World Tag Team Champions is 8. WWE Tag Team Champions is 9. Women's Tag Team Champions is 10. So WWE has more championships than AEW.
Okay, I think it's because they have a draft. Because they have a draft.
I'm just saying.
And they treat their 2 shows like they don't have. Okay, they do, but they don't. Okay, they don't. They're trying to make it so that the people who have a title on Raw defend on Raw, unless it's a pay-per-view. And then it could switch brands or something like that. I don't freaking know.
But here's the thing. But up until very recently, during the Triple H era, that wasn't the case. Champions bounced all over the place, and people went from show to show, and they had a draft, but didn't really treat it as such. Champions would never show up on their own shows.
The thing with me and AEW titles are, I think like 50% of them have meaning. Like, honestly, I don't think that a Continental title has meaning. The International title, now that it's with Will Ospreay, might add some validity to it.
I think Orange Cassidy, Moxley, a lot of people put that in Continental champion, or not the International Championship on its back, and did really, really well with it. The Continental is brand new, so Okada is kind of the first person to kind of rock with that title and trying to grow it.
TNT, I know Jack Perry has it, but when I see Jack Perry, I don't even see the title. Like, I don't know. I feel like the people they put the titles on kind of overshadow the titles itself. I don't know. It's weird.
I will say the TNT has fell off a little bit, but I think the TNT was ruined for me by Darby.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think Darby ruined the TNT title for me.
But everyone loves Darby.
I don't. I don't think he has any in-ring psychology, and his matches don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know why people are. Maybe it's because he's a daredevil and he just does all the crazy stuff that people want to see.
I don't mind a daredevil, but you have to have in-ring psychology. You can't just go like when matches go from spot to spot to spot to spot to spot and become a spot fest. I hate it.
No, I like that. I just don't like that because there are people like Ricochet. He does a whole bunch of spots, but he's also a really good wrestler. So
the Orange Cassidy book bag was a nod to what he used to do with the Independent Wrestling World Championship, where it was kind of like one of those things where Orange Cassidy's character is he doesn't take pro wrestling serious. like how too many wrestlers are marks for themselves. Orange Cassidy just doesn't care, so he just like instead of carrying the title, he puts it in a book bag. That's just part of his gimmick.
You know what I thought of the other day would be so cool if there was someone that wore suits like a Cody, but like a heel. It would be so cool if they had a clear briefcase and they held their title in the clear briefcase. And that would be, I went to Google immediately to see if that was a thing, clear briefcases. The one that I had in mind doesn't really exist, I don't think, but that'd be so hilarious.
Yeah, that would be cool. Or
All right.
that would have been a good idea for like the $1 million championship where it's worth $1 million. So they keep it in a locked briefcase that no one can open. So even if you steal you can't sell it, or it's because it's so valuable. It's like someone has it handcuffed to themselves. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that would be cool. But guys, the blood and guts match is on right now. Blood and guts match is kind of giving War Games.
It is. That's essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So gonna go back to Justin. I feel like the title wasn't getting any respect. Orange Cassidy defended that title like 36 times every single, like he was almost like 36 weeks. He defended it every single time, sometimes multiple times a night if they were recording Dynamite and Rampage. Like just because for 13 seconds he brought it to the ring in a backpack, but went out there and fought his butt off for it. Like, I don't know. I respect your take. I also say I don't agree with it. I thought his run with that title was really good.
I don't think I really paid attention that much.
It got to the point with that title run for him is he was so beat up from defending it so often that eventually he got beat by Moxley, and then he worked his way back to fight. And then Moxley got injured legitimately in a match and dropped it to Rey Fenix, and then Rey Fenix lost it back to Orange Cassidy, and then Orange Cassidy was able to then defeat John Moxley. Because that's the person he could never beat. Like Orange Cassidy always worked himself up to the top, but they can never beat a top contender. So it was kind of like Orange Cassidy's moment to break through. And then I thought they were going to put him onto bigger things, and they just put him back in a best friend storyline.
What are we talking about? Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, we're talking about the titles. Actually, we're doing on our show. We're doing the history of titles, and our first episode is going to be the Intercontinental. We're going to do the history of the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the YouTube titles. Like, there's not much history.
The
there.
history is it's 2 weeks old. It's still a baby. It needs naps.
That'd be cool though. Down the line, do a history of your title.
Yeah, could you imagine that's how
after it's been through some things?
If I carried it like an infant.
Listen, that'll be your thing.
Or carry it like Cody does, where you just
put it in a stroller and walk around with
it.
A
stroller. Sorry, does my title get in for free? There's a video of a girl in a bathroom, and it's like why it takes me so long to get ready, and it's her listening to Shawn Michaels' "Sexy Boy," and she's in the mirror dancing and pointing at her title and flexing, and it's like Tony when he gets his new bottle Baruta, why he's always late for everything.
Yeah, 100% true.
You lowered my seat.
No, I did not. Did you get shorter?
That knee, your bad knee.
I got some breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news here for you guys.
Breaking news here for you guys. Now, most people have missed this person, right? She has gone out with an injury, but I was just told that the lovely Raquel Rodriguez is making a return very soon. But that's not the real breaking news. Raquel Rodriguez, great to see that she's coming back, but that's not really the real breaking news. You lost Blackwell.
Oh, sorry.
The real breaking news is this. Ladies and gentlemen, I just spoke to the Democratic National Convention people. I just spoke to the party. They asked me to be Kamala Harris's vice president. So, guys, the breaking news here is that I will not be the nominee for vice president. I turned them down. I told them, sorry, I don't have time for this politics stuff. Okay. I would not be running for vice president. I turned it down. Sorry. I was the number one pick. Obama himself called me, as did Joe Biden. And Kamala Harris just got off the phone with her. I said, listen here, sister. You got your own crosses to bear. I ain't got time for this. I must focus on the Tantalizing Tony wrestling show. So I told Kamala, I told Obama, I told Biden, I told Jill Biden, I told all the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, Jamie, whatever his name is. Yeah, that guy. AOC. No. I declined. So, guys, I won't be going anywhere. Look, the thing is this, too. If I had become vice president nominee, the problem would have been this, is that I would have had to file the Article 19 to get rid of Kamala Harris to be president, because she can't fill my shoes. So I had to turn it down. Anthony, you know what I mean?
Everyone at my job and everyone I keep talking to keeps calling her Kamala. And I'm like the wrestler, and it's not how her name's pronounced.
Yeah, exactly.
So the whole time everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Kamala is president," and I was just like, "Oh, that's awesome." I said, "He can't run. He's born in Uganda." Like, what? And I'm like, no one gets it.
If she's smart, what she should do is she should get a big picture of the Ugandan giant and put it up there, and she might.
You know what's funny? Before he was Kamala, BP told me he used to go by something Harris. His actual last name is Harris. So Kamala's Kamala's shoot name last name was Harris.
How about this? What if here's a storyline twist? What if they're related?
That'd be funny.
That'd be awesome.
Do you see all the? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want to get into politics.
You can.
It's just, I think it's really funny how much people are like trying to find like the dirt on her now, or trying to like defame her name and stuff like that. Like the one thing someone said was, if you look at her family history, her great grandfather was a white Italian dude and he owned slaves. And they're like, okay, let's break this down. She's a black woman in the United States. Her great grandfather owned slaves. The reason she's related to him is because he owned the slaves. That's not her fault. because her opponent has so much. Sugar Bear Harris. He has so much negative history that they're trying to find the history on their opponents, and it's just like, okay. Like,
look, I don't really do the politics thing anymore, but I do want to see Kamala versus Trump in a debate. That's WrestleMania-esque.
I don't think he wants to do it. I think he's trying to back out of it already.
Bro.
He barely beat Joe, and Joe couldn't put a sentence together.
Listen, Sleepy Joe, give the guy credit for taking a nap.
That debate in the beginning, like Joe suffered at the beginning. And then as the debate went on, Joe learned Trump. So they're like, what's your policy? And he would be like, my policy is this, and this is what I want to do with my policy. And did he say it that well? No. But then right at the end of his time, he'd be like, and this guy over here, this guy stinks, brother. And then Trump, they're like, what's your idea on the policy? He goes, wait a second. I want to tell you why I don't stink for 2 minutes. And all Trump did was gas himself up and didn't tell one thing about his policy. And I was like, as someone who watched the debate, one guy told you his ideas for the country, and the other guy told you how awesome he was. And I was like, he literally got baited and lost, and now you're gonna put him against her. Like, I think she's gonna crush him. And then the whole statement where he says black jobs, and then Biden came out and goes, you know what a black job is? The vice president of the United States. Like, because he said black jobs are being taken by illegal immigrants, which is like almost diminishing both people. And then they're like, yeah, you know what a black job is? Being the president. You know what I mean? Like, I think he kind of buried himself in that aspect too.
Look, I just want to see it for the entertainment value.
Oh, absolutely. The debate's gonna be great.
Listen, I don't know who's gonna win. It's gonna be very close. This election will be very close.
I think he loses big. His crowds are not as big as people make him out to be.
But
and just because they're loud doesn't mean they're the majority. He has never won a popular vote as a president.
That's true. But you have to realize there's a lot of people in the world that do not want to see a woman, let alone a black woman, as president. So you gotta look at that point too. Not to mention, like I said, I don't. Whatever happens is going to happen. It has no bearing on my life, because either one of them, they're not going to touch my tax bracket. But I will say this: the freaking sound bites from this from the debate is going to be incredible. Because what I think Harris is going to do, I think she's going to play like she's like Joe's her grandpa. She's defending her grandfather. Like
I wouldn't.
you know,
I would come out and just do policy. This is my
No,
policy. This is what I want.
no, but you know this. Wrestling, like politics, is a popularity contest. It's who's more popular, who gets the better digs in, who says what, and the media eats it up. The media is the worst, bro. The media is the worst. So look, my thing, if I'm Harris, if I'm her people, I say, look, stick to policy, but at times throw a little bit of a dig here. Defend Grandpa Joe. Who doesn't love their grandpa?
Mhm.
You know, like think about it. They made a big deal. Oh, he's old, so old. Well, now who's the old guy in the race?
Yeah, he's so old. He's incompetent. He shouldn't be doing this. Okay, he's out. Well, now it's not fair. Like,
Right.
My favorite is like the other side's very like,
yo,
we love police back the blue, and now she's a former cop, and they're like, shoot. Yeah, he's
They're
stabbing him with
scissoring.
scissors.
Come on. They got this. This is, see what I mean? Come on. This is too much. They were stabbing him in the head with scissors. Kids are watching this.
No, I don't even care about that. It's the fact that he'd be bleeding out, screaming for his life if he got jabbed in the head like that with scissors.
Not to mention this, two guys. This is basically working.
I wonder if he's gonna go blade.
Yeah.
I will say this: it shows a darker side or a more aggressive side of the Acclaim, which I think is kind of cool.
I actually like these matches. I've been paying attention, and I'm liking this match. But again, it's a pay-per-view match on a free television program.
I love that about AEW too. They make a Wednesday seem like, oh, you should tune in because they're going to do something cool.
So why pay for their pay-per-views if you're just going to get the same
Because
level
their pay-per-views still deliver every time.
they deliver the same thing.
Rainmaker hit him with his own street sign. That was awesome. Hey, let me ask you a question, Anthony. Do you think Okada's that good?
I think he's good. I've never seen Okada in his prime, so I can't really judge. But I think from what he brings to the table is good.
This is not his prime?
No,
No.
he's up at his age. He's like
Really?
this is like if when John Cena comes back and he's doing his run.
Huh.
His best
looks
years were in
great.
Japan. Oh, he still looks great. Yeah.
I think John Cena's retirement tour is going to be incredible.
He's selling out every show he's
If
on.
they book it right. If they book it right, we get Randy Orton versus Cena. We get CM Punk versus Cena. We might get some good matches versus Cena.
We need Dom versus Cena, Finn versus
Shut
Cena, Priest versus Cena.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think when KO and Stone Cold wrestled that it was a decent match?
I thought exactly what it needed to be.
Right. You think Cena and Stone Cold could pull it off?
Oh gosh.
No.
I don't want to see Stone Cold wrestle again.
You don't think so?
No, because someone has to be not Stone Cold. And I don't know if John Cena wants to play that role for Stone Cold, where Kevin Owens filled it perfectly. Kevin Owens is the brawler, fight. That's not Cena's mentality.
But I don't think Cena will have a problem jobbing as Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, first of all, I know he's 50, 58, 59, but he looks incredible. He looks great. Should Cena turn heel? Good question, Humble. He will not turn heel. Should he turn heel? Yes. Will he? No. He should turn heel, but he won't. I do see Cena after he retires, maybe in a couple years coming back as a heel, just like maybe as like how The Rock comes back.
Yeah.
But not on this last retirement tour is going to be about merchandise and the kids.
Yep.
So, Joe Henry versus Cena. No?
Dude, this guy is over because of a song. Let's break it down.
Yeah, listen, I just was talking about that a minute ago. That song's great, but you know,
it's stupid. I see it like nothing personal against Joe Henry. I'm sure he's a very nice guy, and I'm happy he got over it. It's awesome he got over. But Joe Henry is to me like when wrestling fans fall in love with stuff like that. Like I'm like, oh, cool. Like the same Smart Mark fans who are like, I think I know everything, are like, I believe in Joe Henry. And like you're an infant still. Like you want this guy to be world champion because of his entrance song. Like he's not. There is in no world he's a world champion. I'm gonna hurt some feelings. LA Knight's the same way. because he says, yeah, everyone thinks he should be the GOAT of the wrestling, and he's not that level.
I heard Joe Hendry did an interview with somebody, and he was like, he curated that theme song so that it would like, you know how people say I can't say that. But he basically was like, he made it so that it would be stuck in people's minds. Like he did like the beats per minute. He did the claps. It was crazy.
Yeah,
He really thought
because
about
he
that,
knows
and it actually
he
worked.
knows that wrestling mark fans will eat that up. He knows very he's what he's doing is smart, but in wrestling terms, to think he should be your world champion after it is crazy talk.
I don't think anyone, I mean, people obviously think he should be world champion, but like, I don't think anyone deep down genuinely believes that I mean, he might get world champion because of his popularity, but I don't think he really deserves to be world champion. I feel like world championships are saved for like great wrestlers or. No, honestly, these days they put world
Mr.
championships
Perfect,
on anybody.
Roddy Piper. There's a list of $1 Million Man. We're never world champions, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what makes the world champion the world champion.
You know, I think they need to modify the history books with the world championship. I think that they should have named. I think that because $1
Million Man bought the title.
He bought the title. I think he should be considered a world champion. I really do, because that was a great storyline. You know, yeah. What a shame, guys. There are so many people that, like you said, Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, Razor Ramon. You know, never world champions. So sad.
Are all 10 guys in the ring?
Who knows?
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, they're all there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
EW1, I agree with you. He's definitely U.S. champ worthy.
Yeah, I'm cool with a secondary title.
Listen, there's a lot of people that could be secondary champion that could then be world champion. You know? To me, Jeff Jarrett ever won a world title?
I mean, he won world titles in WCW when he was in charge of the book. But like, to me, Jeff Jarrett's like one of the greatest intercontinental champions of all time. Like,
I agree with that. Good question. Who is the greatest IC champ of all time, in your opinion? I know you say Shawn Michaels.
Are we going by times held? Are we going by longevity held? Are we going by marks? Like, because here's the thing: everyone always goes. Everybody wants to use stats in pro wrestling when stats don't matter. The thing that matters in pro wrestling is moments, and when moments stick out. Like Gunther, it was 666 days, but do you think Gunther had any Macho Man moments where you're like, oh, no, he's gonna be in the history books as one of the greats of all time? No. Like, here's Bret Hart, fantastic wrestler, but what's your favorite Bret Hart IC championship moment?
I mean, beating Mr. Perfect, of course.
But I mean, is that enough to say he's the greatest IC champion of all time?
Or I don't know, or losing to British Bulldog, which was a great match. But I mean, I think anytime you say if somebody was the greatest something, you have to have criteria from every different thing. So I think it should be: was he over? Did he have good matches? How long was he champion? What did the title mean when he was the champion? This is a lot of things there. But I mean, when I say who's the greatest or something, I make it a combination of things. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I would say, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you go.
I would say when it comes to the different criterias too, is there some people who made the IC champion relevant again, and then there's people who use the IC champion to uplift themselves to the next level. And that's so there's two different aspects of what the IC title could be used for. So like who was people who use the IC championship to get to that next stage? You think Macho Man, you think Brett, you think Shawn, you think Ultimate Warrior, and I'm sure there's a few other ones out there too. But then you think of people who've elevated the title to make it relevant again.
Believe it or not, even Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Yeah, Diesel. But I mean, like, his world championship. I mean, the Warriors wasn't that great of a world championship run either. But then you think of like people who reinvented the IC title, and then you think of guys like The Miz, Ziggler, Kofi had it a bunch of times. Dolph Ziggler was another one who I thought made the title relevant. Gunther's a guy in modern day history who made the world championship good again. Like, so that there is different, like how you're saying, there's different criteria of what makes a good intercontinental champion. Like the Honky Tonk Man, put a lot of eyes on it by
Say what
playing
you
that
wanna
like
say
chicken,
about it.
that chicken should heal.
That chicken shit heel that's to me, that's the best heel you can do. You know?
Yeah.
I think Honky Tonk Man is underrated as IC champion. People crap
T-
on him a lot.
Tito
he wasn't
made the
the best
top championship. Like Tito made the championship mainstream. Like Tito Santana. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trying
True.
to think. Jeff Hardy is almost as known as much for his IC championship days as his tag team days.
True story.
Pedro Morales was another one who made the IC championship.
Greg
really
the Hammer
mainstream.
Valentine as well.
Greg the Hammer Valentine. Yeah.
people don't
Mr.
realize-
Perfect.
People don't realize that Greg the Hammer Valentine and Tito Santana had wars. I was at these matches in Madison Square Garden. Incredible matches. Tito Santana doesn't get the just due he deserves. Tito Santana was great.
So with all that being said, if I had to crown the best Intercontinental Champion of all time, I would probably go Chris Jericho.
Wow. Jericho. I mean, he made the title relevant, and he used to use it as a springboard, and he was one of the guys that when there was nobody doing good on the main roster on the at the heavyweight level, he was that guy.
I think a close second is probably The Miz.
See, I was gonna say The Miz as the best IC champ of all time. Because as the world champion of AEW comes out, and we'll focus on this match in a second, guys. I was waiting for everybody to come in. What The Miz did, The Miz is a guy that wow, Adam Page just want a chair. The Miz is a guy that you gotta fall in love with. You gotta love, because no one, and when I mean no one gave this guy a chance.
Yeah,
the locker room hated him. They said he was never gonna be anything. He had to fight his way to the top. Now, was his world title run the best? No, but who cares?
He's the only guy to have. He's a double two-time Grand Slam. The only guy.
He's only one of two. Him and Seth. He's one of two.
Oh yeah, Seth. Yeah.
He's one of two that are Grand Slam champions 2 times. But guys, The Miz to me. Oh wow, Mark Briscoe just took it through the table. The Miz to me, guys, is that guy that everybody should respect, because he has limited wrestling ability. He's a decent wrestler, but he's not a technical genius.
He's so
But
good
he
at working the crowd.
He works the crowd, and he got over on personality, and he used what he could. Everything that he had in his repertoire, he used. You know, so I give it to The Miz. And I'm a diehard Bret Hart fan. I'm a diehard Steamboat fan, but Steamboat only had it for 3 months after he beat Macho Man.
Yeah.
They've got the best feud ever in the history of the IC title. But to me, best IC champ, got to give it to
I would say
The Miz.
my favorite. I mean, that ladder match is always going to be in history for me as one of the best IC title
Of course,
matches.
Razor and Shaw on the both belts, yeah. Yo, Adam Page is beating the crap out of Swerve. What the hell's going on here?
Shelton and Cody, I'm trying to think too, were really good IC champions.
Shelton Benjamin was a good IC champion. True story. Cody had a good feud with the Big Show, believe it or not.
You know who one of my favorite IC champions are? And he has his own custom title. And I think one of these, like, so I want to do different color schemes of this, like same title, but different leathers. That's kind of what I was kind of thinking about. Like, I want to do the white, the baby blue, but you know what other version I want to do? So I'd have all 3 versions of Shawn, the white, the blue, and the black. I want the gold. I want the gold leather. I want the gold dust.
That was
version.
Ahmed Johnson's.
No, gold dust.
Oh, Gold Dust. Oh, that's right.
Ahmed
Ahmed
Johnson,
Johnson beat Gold Dust. Yeah.
But gold dust had the gold leather. It was awesome. I love it. I'll never get a yellow one though, because I'm not a Jeff Jarrett is up there. The Rock used the Rock's one who used the IC title to catapult himself. Edge used the IC championship to catapult himself. Sure. Triple H used the IC champion to catapult himself.
The IC title really meant something back in the day.
Rick Rude was a great Intercontinental champion.
Rick Rude was a great IC champion.
Randy Orton used the title to skyrocket himself.
So many good IC champions.
Seth used it to skyrocket. Mr. Perfect.
Daniel Bryan
was a great IC champion. Yeah, Daniel Bryan.
When her hand goes up, our mouths go shut. What?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I walked when I walked away, you guys were talking about IC titles. When I come back, you're talking about IC titles. So you guys
man.
been talking about blood and guts at all?
We were waiting for everybody to get in the ring, and after it goes picture in picture, we'll focus on that.
As I'm thinking about it more, and I think like 'cause we think of holding it so many times, but even though they held it so many times, and we're saying all these people who had the title 100 times, man. Like Macho Man, how do you like Macho Man's probably now like kind of like racking my brain. If I think the greatest IC champion, I think it's Macho Man. Macho Man's the greatest IC champion.
He held it for 15 months, I believe. Held it for 15 months. He took it from Tito Santana in the Boston Garden. I was there for that match.
Yeah.
I know the exact move. Santana went to suplex him, and Macho went to the tights, pulled something out, hit Tito, pinned him, and then he lost it. He lost it to Macho Man Randy Savage, a match I was at WrestleMania 3. Isn't that crazy? I was there when he won and there when he lost it.
But like Macho Man 2 is a guy who won the IC championship and made it relevant in a time where Hogan was so shoved down your throat.
That's the reason why they had to give him the world title because Macho Man was such a good wrestler. He would put on bangers of matches with anybody to put him in the ring with.
He made it the work rate title, like,
and not to mention, people know this, that when Hogan was champion, Macho Man outsold him in merchandise, that purple Macho Man shirt, and he main evented the matches. Hogan would be the mid match, and then Savage would close the show.
Yeah.
So
yes, but Alex, you're right. The best IC champion of all time. You're looking at him, baby.
You know, I gotta admit, when I saw this title, when I got to Ruda's house, I was like, son of a bitch.
I should have been the IC champion.
IC champion. No, because I think it's perfect. It's perfect.
And it was a bit. I came in as a bit saying I'm gonna be the TWF IC, and here we are.
I was on it right away. The minute you said it, I texted Ruda. Ruda goes, we can make that happen.
Yeah. I want to get the AEW. I want to get the AEW's version of the IC. I want to get the international title spoof.
Jeff Jarrett, what's he doing here?
Why is he running like that?
He's going after Hangman.
Hangman's got 5 people in there.
Brandon Cutler's going to take a guitar.
Brandon Cutler changed his whole.
Billy Gunn? Is this Billy Gunn?
Is he gonna take the bump with sunglasses on? I was gonna say
maybe.
Oh.
Yo, how does Billy Gunn even walk? He's so jacked.
He's huge.
Oh, they handcuffed Swerve to the outside of the...
Oh, so he's a face now, Jeff Jarrett? I didn't realize that. Yeah, I saw your international Alex.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Look Nana with the wire or wire cutters. He called it a ratchet. Okay, let's focus on what's going on in the match and not them trying to take Swerve off the cage.
They can't get him out.
Oh, they got him. Is he gonna
cut the cage open?
Cutting the cage with
because once everybody's in, it's locked. But he never got in, so why didn't they open the door for him?
That's gonna take forever. Let's find this man a key. Oh, it's not gonna take forever. They ripped it open. Wow.
All right, let's see if Swerve can clean house. He is the world champion. He should take everybody out.
Okay, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, Okada looks like he's lost his step. You know, he really has.
Oh shit! If you can grab one, Alex, and I'll get you on Friday. That'd be, if you can't, no big deal. But I'm kind of short at the moment.
Nice.
They're coming out with the Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 12 figures, and it comes with him with the whole full suit.
Oh,
and on the zip line.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, 4 of the elite Swerve took out single-handedly
by one man.
And I like how everyone right now is taking thumbtack spots. Like there's just no like every bump you take is a thumbtack spot.
Swerve and Hangman.
Swerve and Hangman is actually a great rivalry. They've done everything right with these two.
The last match they had was insanity.
Where he's
Only 'cause
drinking
they
his
like
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. You're gonna fight in the middle. I love it. I love it.
So they don't have anything to connect the two rings?
Now they're just bumped up against each other.
What the heck?
WWE puts
Yes.
a plate in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you put a plate in the middle. Yeah, you could use it.
No,
Nice
no,
clothesline,
yeah, well,
baby.
it will just kind of bridges it like they put.
Watch
like
your
a
Larry.
insert.
Go for it.
Oh, he misses it. Gets caught. Oh, well, What is happening? So many reversals.
He's trying to do the movie. Oh, watch out. You're gonna hit with the damn wood.
They're essentially saying that they each know each other so well that they're reversing each other so much.
Oh,
I
I think
love
that's
love Swerve's gear.
Nice
It's
code
sort
red. Oh, nice flapjack.
the way Darby Allin just flies like a feather.
Well, he's 12 pounds. What do you expect? I give Darby Allin 0 credit as a wrestler. Sorry.
No,
0.
I give him
I
credit.
don't. He's a stunt man. I give him 0.
I'm going against these big guys.
He gets beat up.
Double clothesline from Briscoe. I was about to call him Moxley. He looked like John Moxley for a second.
Yeah, start getting used to seeing Moxley less and less. I'm calling it. He signs back with WWE at the beginning of the year.
Oh, I would love to
I think we see Dean Ambrose. I think we see Dean Ambrose at the Royal Rumble.
I
I
don't.
would love.
I do.
I don't. I don't think he has good relationship with WWE.
He has a good relationship with Triple H. That's all that matters.
Swerve with the staple gun.
Swerve with the stapler.
I think Mox likes his I think Mox likes his freedom where he can go wherever he wants and however he wants and does whatever he wants.
RJB on X, watching on Twitter right there. Tony will work out Darby. I would beat Darby like he stole something. True story. Darby would never be able to take one of my clotheslines. I'd take his head off.
What the heck is that? What are the Young Bucks?
RJB, good to
more
see you
staple
on
guns.
Twitter. Guys, don't forget to hit the likes and all that stuff if you're here on the YouTube thing. Yeah. And shout out to everybody on Instagram.
Oh, there's 4 staple guns going to the freaking body of Swerve.
Yo,
Oh my
this
gosh.
is a shellacking.
Where's your team?
Gonna be hanging out with champion tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a belt clank with a TNT champion or
Who would
TNA
that-
champion,
Who would that be?
the current X Division champion, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Nice.
If he brings his title with him, I'm gonna get a video of us belt clanking.
Nice. Where's this gonna be?
He's doing a show at Tony Deppin's Brewery for that Fightertainment No Ring show.
Tomorrow, Kira wants to go to House of Glory in Jamaica, Queens.
You should. House of Glory shows are awesome.
I kiboshed it.
I didn't say I wanted to. I think I said we should.
I think
Right.
if I lived in New York, I would be at more House of Glory shows.
Yo,
I'd be at House of Glory shows, and I would be at Battle Club shows.
I agree.
Battlefield. Is it Battlefield or Battle Club? I always
Battle
make
Club.
a mistake because there's 2 of them. The Battle Club
God.
ones with Rembrandt, George Santi,
Yes.
Masha Slamovich. They're
I love Masha.
Swerve?
No, Swerve ducked the buckshot Larry and he caught the Rainmaker with it.
Yeah. I don't think of shows when I think of going to a show that's near us. I don't think of is it going to be a good show. I think is it going to be good for the channel.
I'm gonna address this. Put me in the big box for a second.
Let's see which one we do here. We do that one.
No, he's too small. You can't see
I can
Blackwell.
see his face.
Put him in over
you
there.
don't need to see me. You're good. Do it up.
Aren't you doing your spiel?
You can do my spiel.
What
yeah.
else is there? There's
Oh,
the 2 people.
That's it.
I'm over here like, oh, hold on.
There it is. So listen, Alex, the issue with me coming back home to NYWC, which I am a member of the Hall of Fame. Guys, in case you didn't know, I am an NYWC, a New York Wrestling Connection Hall of Famer. I'm in there with a group, the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance. I am a member of, don't you dare. I am a member of Hall of Fame. Alex, here's the thing about me coming home to NYWC. No one reaches
It
out to me
never
and calls
felt
me.
like home.
No one calls me. No one says, hey, 10 lives and 20, come on down. I am honestly have a connection down with that place from day one. I don't get a call. I don't get an invite. Who calls me? Tell them to pick up the phone and invite 10 lives and 20 down. Maybe you'll make the drive. Okay? No disrespect to anybody in my WC. I love the guys. I love everybody there. But let's keep it 100. If I get on the mic in New York, I will shut anybody down. Okay? So you tell your NYWC guys, you tell your SWA guys, you tell whoever they want in New York, anywhere in the area that wants to get on the mic with me and go one-on-one, mano y mano, tell them to put up a shut up. I take Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and EBT. Thank you.
Thank you.
There it is.
I definitely know where you're coming from. I'm not trying to sound like I'm big leaguing or anything like that, but I'm just from a content standpoint, it's kind of annoying when, like, for me, I went to these shows for years and I went for nothing, no pay. I never made it about myself. I never did anything to like disrespect or like I treated every promotion I went to with respect. Made connections, did whatever I could to help make the show grow and do everything I can. And then now all these content creators are coming in off kind of like the path I built of like showing that content creators are allowed in spaces that not normally they would be in because they treat it with respect. And then now it becomes like a pay to play system in my area. Like if you pay money, then you can shut everybody else out and you can say, well, I'll be a sponsor, but you can't allow these guys to come in. So like a lot of my local promotions, I can't go, like they want me to come, but I can't record or get content or do anything there because it's like, well, this guy's paying for sponsorship and he won't let you. But the same people doing that are the same guys 6 months ago or a year ago were in my DMs asking me what microphone I use, what camera I use, how to edit, what is StreamYard, how to set up StreamYard. Can you come in and sit in a StreamYard with us and help us set up our lighting and set up our cameras and set up our microphones? And can you help us? And then I did. And now they're pay blocking me so I can't get content in my own backyard. So it's like, I see where you're coming from because these promotions, they don't show loyalty to content creators. And it's just like, they always feel like we have to be at their mercy. And at the end of the day, like no other industry is covering these places or talking about these places, at least credible ones. So they should be more thankful of content creators in their space going there and talking about their fucking show. Oops, sorry, about their shows. Sorry, I get really frustrated. I dropped an F-bomb. I apologize, Kira.
We're near the end. It's okay.
But it frustrates me. It really bums me out because I felt like I paid a lot of my dues and put a lot of work in. Anthony Bowen's taking the big table spot. Jesus.
First of all, Mike Norman wiped the floor with me, number one. Mike Norman is way in better shape than I am, and I would never go against that guy. But I would get a pop if I came there. But the thing is, people don't know me like that out there. And not to mention, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna call a spade. When my channel actually makes it and I'm in the big numbers, watch all the phone calls I get from people I haven't spoke to in months.
Yep.
I Blackwell, I'm 3 years away, I think. I'm 3 years away from making it big.
I think you're 1 year away.
I don't think I'll hit it till 2027, 28, but that's fine. I'm good with that. I still look great. I'm the youngest looking 56-year-old you probably know.
I don't know.
I'm at the point, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want it to sound like I'm backing off or I'm not trying as hard because that's definitely not the case. I'm still putting the same effort in. But I'm at a point where I look at my content as and if people don't like this as my audience or people who could be my audience at some point, I apologize. But it's just like I'm at the point where I'm not making content for anyone else but myself. Like my content is my personal life journey, is my personal journal, is my personal. I really want to talk to this person and have a conversation. Like I'm at a point where if someone reaches out and asks if they want to be on the podcast, I'll do it, but I'm more interested in me reaching out to people and saying, no, I'd rather you on the podcast because I'm interested in you and your story. But I'm like, I'm tired of chasing people. Like I'm tired of being like, oh, I'm a really big fan of you. Can you be on? And they big time you, and they see you grind. And like, oh, now I want to be on, but now you have to pay. I have to pay to be on. Like I'm like, no, I'm done. Like this is my personal diary. Like my content is my diary, is my journal, is my like I'm recording me at shows and me having these great moments. And if people want to support me and come along for the ride, awesome. But I'm not chasing subscribers anymore. Hit the button if you want. I don't care if you do or you don't. I work hard on my content. My content looks good. It sounds good. I think I have decent takes. I think I'm different in my viewpoints and how I do things. But it's just like I'm not like whoring myself out for it. And I'm not like, oh, I think this is trendy and this is what's going to go big. Like I'm not trying to do that anymore. Like I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I think that's what I lost. I lost me having fun. I made it too much about a job and too much about a grind and less about the fun aspect.
You got to have a good time.
Yeah,
that's true. Let me just get back to live action. By the way, no, holy hell out of him with a kendo stick. This match has been nothing but craziness.
Yeah.
As
expected.
Boy.
He spit at him. He said you quit. He's gonna get a flamethrower.
Let's get this party started. At what time is it? 9:53. What time is it?
Sorry, Rosen.
It's 10 o'clock. What are we going to 10:08?
Oh my God!
Dad, if I pull the microphone back one more time, I'm gonna go insane.
Did you see their head? Did you see him hit him in the head?
With the chair.
I bet you it was.
No, Rosen's not wrong. We haven't covered this match at all, but it's just I'm watching and all like.
It's a gimmick chair.
No, bro, that was.
It was a gimmick chair.
Ooh.
They don't do unprotected hair shot so chairs just willy nilly anymore. It's not like the old days. That was definitely a gimmick chair.
One more time.
Notice he has a different. Is it a different chair? It's not the same one.
I don't know.
But it's already dented.
Oh,
but it's not dented from his head.
Darby Allin's got the darn gasoline.
He's got the gasoline.
And the lighter.
He's gonna quit.
What is your obsession with fire, buddy?
He's got to quit here.
He's edgy.
Oh my gosh, he's dousing Jack Perry with.
They'll quit. Number one, that's water because that would stink terribly.
I'm enjoying the wrestling.
And it would hurt.
I'm in the world of AEW right now. This is all real to me right now. Let me call it gasoline. What is he getting? What else do you need? You got the flame and the what is it called?
So right now, I'm gonna tell you one thing that Jack Perry's doing wrong. He should be selling that it stinks bad and it's stinging.
I mean, it's hard to sell when you're in a crucifix position as well. This is where I don't like Darby Allin. It's too much. Like, you need the mic. We already have the visual.
He said, agree to giving me a shot at the TNT Championship or I light on fire.
It's crazy.
For a TNT Championship, you're going to light someone on fire?
You're going to commit murder?
For a secondary title?
You're not going to get the shot.
I don't know if it's Matt or Nick, but they're pleading. Oh. One of the Jackson brothers said he's got the match. Oh, he said we quit.
Wow.
Should have lit him on fire. Wow.
Bad ending.
Like, shouldn't the ref be handing over the mic? Was this were you to get pinned? I was so I don't understand the rules.
It's you can quit. You can tap out, pinfall or submission.
Should have set him on fire. He set him on fire before.
Bad ending.
Yeah, I feel like all wrestling shows lately have been a little abrupt with their match endings.
They're getting
all of that.
They're not watching their times.
Well, you people are professionals. You should be doing that. Ref.
How about when Liv kissed Dom? They didn't even get that on tape. It wasn't even on live television.
Oh, yeah. People in different areas obviously saw it live, but we had to wait till it went made on like X
on
or
YouTube.
or
Yeah.
YouTube.
So let me ask you a question. Swerve Strickland was part of that match, right?
Yeah.
And the focus is on the TNT championship and the secondary championship and Darby Allin.
Yep.
You tell me you don't disrespect the world champion, the black world champion?
Oh, I don't think they've given him early. I mean, he did have the big pop between him and Hangman, which will probably, but him and Hangman aren't even in the match. Like it's going to be him versus Danielson at Allin.
Yeah.
No focus on the world champion yet again.
I think he's losing the title next month.
Of course.
Yeah. I think they're gonna put on Danielson and he's gonna have his farewell tour.
There it is. Maybe he'll wrestle John Cena.
Do you think they give Cena a 16th championship?
You mean 17th?
Oh yeah, 17th. Yeah.
Yes.
If they're gonna do it, now's the time to do it because both titles are kind of in like nobody really cares about them mode.
You do the world title. You can't touch Cody. Cody's in a different thing with Roman and the bloodline. You do it with the world title. Cena gets somebody over as well too. You know,
I agree with that. C. Henry, Swerve's being disrespect, but nowhere close to Kofi. Kofi or Biggie. Biggie and Kofi were bad. At least Swerve will have a really, really, really good match and go out there and put a performance on and lose his championship and not just get squashed by Brock Lesnar. That was bad.
That's Vince booking. That's Vince. All right, listen. We basically didn't watch too much of Dynamite tonight. We did, but listen, sometimes it's just a talk show anyway. That's what we do.
I had a good conversation.
I don't care who liked what we said anyway. These guys are all bums. All these guys in the chat, a bunch of losers. Can't stand none of them.
Didn't mean that, guys. We love you.
Send money. I love all of them. True, I love them all. Guys, thanks for watching Blackwell. Where can they find you?
Anthony Blackwell Jr. all social media, or you could search on YouTube or the ABJ podcast, or on all podcast platforms.
Podcast platforms. Speaking of podcast platforms, Friday, this Friday, the Tantalizing Tag Team is back in podcast form. Kira and myself are back, and here's Blackwell's link, everybody.
I am on the quest of 2K subs by the end of the summer. So if you haven't subscribed and if you would like to, please do. If you don't, if I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine too. But I don't just do wrestling content. I do a lot of movie reviews, horror movie reviews, beer content's coming soon. Some other cool stuff is coming. There's a lot of variety. I do short form interviews, long form. There's a lot of cool thing. And gaming. I just started doing some gaming. I did a NCAA college football stream. So I have a lot more gaming streams coming up.
There it is. Guys, check out Blackwell on social medias. You know how to find him. If you're at my stuff, he's linked to my stuff. So check him out. Yeah, so guys, Tantalizing Tag Team, the podcast with Kira. And
what was that pantomime? Like what we were going for on that?
She doesn't know.
That was the Jey Uso. He did the wave, yeet, spit, slap.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were going with there.
Put your hands in your own father. Okay.
I didn't.
Anyway, yeah, guys, Kira and myself, we're the only African-American father-daughter podcast in wrestling. True story. Search it. We'll be live. We'll be having our show Wednesday, and from now on, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week for the rest of your life until we get those big numbers. And Kira will talk about
podcasting 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What we're going to do is, full disclosure, we're going to probably make it like a 38 minutes an episode, maybe 40 minutes.
I would go 40, 45.
Okay, whatever.
A lot of podcast listeners, if they see 38 minutes, they don't even waste their time while listening.
I don't care about them. They suck. But
I'm just saying in podcast form, that usually 38 is too short.
But we'll do about maybe 45 minutes to an hour basically. And then
just give you a heads up.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to tape it in one day and then just break it. That way we'll talk for 3 hours and just put it out there. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
And if something changes, some big news, we'll switch it, whatever. But we're going to try that for a while. And that's that. Hopefully Kira will have her hair done on a regular basis because it will be on the channel as well in video form.
Are you making fun of my natural curls?
I'm making fun of you in general because you wouldn't be here unless it was for me.
I was just on Anthony's show, and I had an absolute blast talking wrestling with him. And I gotta say, man, you go on his show and he makes the reels and like puts really cool clips together, and he puts a lot of work into his post production, man. And it's really, really, really good at what he's doing, man. Anthony's finding himself again as a content creator and what he's trying to do, and really proud of that kid. I was really, really proud of how those clips came out. They look really, really good.
First of all, who cares about Anthony Linetti and that stinking show he has? Nobody cares about that kid. That kid's a hack. Okay, he's a bum. No, I'm just joking. We love Anthony Linetti, guys. Formerly known as Anthony Graves.
I think Anthony would be a good U.S. champion. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Kaboom.
He has an all-American look to him. Look at that. Curly hair, blue eyes.
I don't know about that. I think he looks more like a serial killer.
Oh, dear.
You know?
If you had glasses.
Dexter Loomis.
You know, I think, whatever Anthony's middle name is, it's probably Anthony Aloysius Linetti. He'll be on the news for some kind of attempts on someone's, Oh,
a 24/7 champion, he says.
That's because he works a lot. He works hard, but he makes no money. He works hard for no money. That's how,
I feel that.
We all do.
Well, guys,
Check us out here.
he does not look like Jeremy Allen White.
He does. He's much more handsome.
Jeremy looks like a rat.
His nose is huge.
No, but people find that, I don't know, it was weird. Maybe it's because he's a nice guy. All right, y'all, we're getting out of here.
I would grab my title, but it's too far away, and I'm too old and too lazy.
It's still new to me, so I'm marking with it a little bit.
I took
and you don't have to get up to get it.
And I took it to work. I took it. I
don't do that yet. I don't do that. I don't take it.
Carried it to work. They're like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Calm down, everybody. Don't get excited."
I don't want to leave in a hot car and then maybe the heat messes with the leather or something. So I don't do that.
We cover it up. He brings us to a supermarket, to his job, to
the sauna, to the gym.
It's pretty much
I was on let me tell you how good I was. I was on a treadmill today at Planet Fitness and had it on my shoulder as I was walking on a treadmill. No lie. They will look. They're like, did not care. They were ridiculing me. There was guys that were huge. Look at this guy. I'm like, come get it then. I said, come take it from me. Yeah. Guess what he did? He got back all the weights, but they don't talk back. I do.
They sent the lunk alarm off.
Yeah, big lunk.
Alrighty, people. We're heading out of here. Thank you guys for coming to the show.
Calm down. You talk too fast. Thank you for
I was about to get to all the bullet points.
I want to thank the IC YouTube champion. Is that okay with you?
I was getting there.
Do it now.
Are you sure I can talk?
Go.
Thank you guys for coming to the show today. If you guys are new, I hope you guys stayed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you to Mr. Anthony Blackwell Jr., the new TWF YouTube Intercontinental Champion. El Campeón.
Champion.
Thank you for coming to the show, Mr. Blackwell.
Thank you for having me. I always love coming and chatting with y'all. I had a blast.
Milk chocolate double XL versus Taylor. First of all, let me explain something to you.
No.
Milk chocolate and double XL have no chance against us.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I know those guys. They're good dudes. We wipe the floor with them. Let me use my phrase that I used to use. I wipe my ass with milk chocolate double XL. Okay, how about that? There it is. Thank you very much. Kira, take us out.
Make sure you guys hug your families, kiss your families, tell them love them. Pray to God every day because you're not promised tomorrow. We'll see you guys. What's today? Friday.
Shout out to my girl PJP. Excuse me, PGP. Pretty Girl Page. She's #1 in my book.
Friday. For SmackDown. Oh, actually, are we doing the SmackDown show because it's taped?
You know what? We may take a hiatus. Vacation day.
All right, just put on your post notifications so you guys know.
If you guys go to sleep and you wake up tomorrow with some extra money in your account because you played the lottery, send it to my Cash App. Thanks, Tom Cure.
Do we all do best?
I'll take $1 or two too.
We need
yeah,
it.
Send it to everyone.
Guys, stay Blackwell and stay
Blackwell.
Stay Blackwell.
I'll stay Wong and Black. And of course, look at my titles.
Just say the words.
Stay tantalizing.